Maythorn Monthly. It's the Maythorn Monthly. Maythorn Monthly. It's the Maythorn Monthly.
Burnley's buzzing, can you feel it too? From the cobble lanes to the sky.
Well, here we are in Burnley again, and I'm right opposite the football ground. I'm just going to go and have a look in the shop in a minute. And Steve Bushby has encouraged me to come here once again because he was so fond of the Burnley buzzing audio that Suno made. He wants to give me some shots that means I can play it again. So, excuse granted. You thought that Elvis was dead? No, he's playing in Burnley apparently. And this pub opposite is the Park View. And Steve's got quite a few friends around here with a hobby of photography, and a couple of them have drones as well. Now, we've just called on one of his friends with a drone, and I'm hoping he's going to come down and take us some shots over the ground. You're not allowed to do that when there's a game in progress, but I have a feeling you probably can just in the middle of the day. So if we can do that, we will. Well, Steve liked that Burnley buzzing so much that I decided to ask Suno AI to rework it and remix it. So we got some new versions for you this time.
The clock strikes noon, the market hums, stales of color, scent of plums. Buskers sing by the old town square. Burnley's heartbeat fills the air. Trains roll in, they whistle loud, carving through the hilly shroud. Hop aboard, the world's in reach, but there's magic here on every street. Burnley's buzzing, can you feel it too? From the cobbled lanes to the sky so blue, surrounded by hills where the wild winds play. It's a town that steals your breath away. Pennell Hill stands proud and tall, whispers of witches, tales enthrall. The countryside rolls green and white, a story waiting on every side. In the town, the cafes glow, laughter dances, voices flow. Hop a bus, no need to wait, this town's rhythm never hesitates. Burnley's buzzing, can you feel it too? From the cobbled lanes to the sky so blue, surrounded by hills where the wild winds play. It's a town that steals your breath away.
Gonna have a look around the bungalow now, see what's been done since my last visit. It was mainly decorating, painting, plastering, that sort of thing. Isn't there an expression, it's like watching plaster dry? Something like that anyway.
Trains roll in, they whistle loud, carving through the hilly shroud. Hop aboard, the world's in reach, but there's a magic here on every street. Burnley's buzzing, can you feel it too? From the cobbled lanes to the sky so blue, surrounded by hills where the wild winds play. It's a town that steals your breath away. In the town, the cafes glow, laughter dances, voices flow. Hop a bus, no need to
Personally, I've not come across blue grit before, but Steve explained to me that if you're going back to bare brick, it's very helpful in making the plaster stick when you finally put it on. So I've learned something new there. I have to try that if I ever do a back to brick conversion again. All these camera images were taken by Steve on his DJI Pocket 3, and he managed to get the man who doesn't want to be filmed on several occasions. Well, the guy's certainly got a good head of hair, so it's worth seeing from the back. And finally, a job that's not for the claustrophobic. This man's working in a very shallow space under the floor, down in the cellar, and he's making sure that there's no gaps in the insulation by taping over them. It's time to push Suno's remix button again.
Colors, scent of plums, buskers sing by the old town square. Burnley's heartbeat fills the air. Trains roll in, they whistle loud, carving through the hilly shroud. Hop aboard, the world's in reach, but there's magic here on every street. Burnley's buzzing, can you feel it too? From the cobble lanes to the sky so blue, surrounded by hills where the wild winds play. It's a town that steals your breath away. Pendle Hill stands proud and tall, whispers of witches, tales enthrall. The countryside rolls, green and white, a story waiting on every side. In the town, the cafes glow, laughter dances, voices flow. Hop a bus, no need to wait. This town's rhythm never hesitates. Oh, Burnley's buzzing, can you feel it too? From the cobble lanes to the sky so blue, surrounded by hills where the wild winds play. It's a town that steals your breath away.
So this is the point where I arrive and start using my own camera. An awful lot of the plastering and painting has been done, the coving's up, and Steve explains to me exactly what he did on this wall with the blue grit and then the plaster on top. And so to the bathroom, which we've seen a few times before. The lighting's all wired up now, and they've started to program the little hand controller. So up to now they've got 2 lighting programs which you can switch between, and there will eventually be 4. The finished kitchen's covered up so it can't get damaged. The living room is still to be done, and the view out from this room, it's going to be through a wall of glass, but they're not going to do that until the garden's been done. Down the ladder into the basement, and the floor tiling's all done, all very nice for a basement, a cellar, and the wall cladding is more or less done as well. It's all insulated. No new front door yet, but I gather something special is on its way. And so that's the end of the daylight. Time for Steve to run me back to the station to get me my train home. And as always, we pass Burnley Football Club on the way.
Any AI that appears on Brian's video more than once stands a good chance of getting a job here. It's like being asked back for a second interview. Brian and Ruth have grabbed some cheap flights and are spending a few days in Alicante, exactly 4 years after they were there last. They have a specific memory of that visit that makes it a bit special.
So here's the story. 4 years ago, we had been trying to sell our bungalow just outside Chester for a couple of years. We weren't having much luck. It was up for 250,000, and I wasn't going beyond that because of the stamp duty levels. The estate agent rang us and said, why don't you reduce it if you do need to sell? And I said, no, why don't we increase it? He thought I was mad, but it was a tactic. So we put it up to 270, and we got an offer for 250, and that's what I wanted in the first place. So that was just a little tactic to get someone to bite. He had cash, he wanted to move quickly, and we were right here in Alicante. So a bit of a panic that day. We came and sat in this particular bar. We were kind of celebrating that we had a sale at last, but also slightly panicking that we had a 4-bedroom bungalow full of stuff that we were going to try and downsize into a 1-bedroom flat. However, the sale went through. We weren't quite ready on the day. We held the buyers up, but never mind. It was the 26th of February 2022, and of course we're here now, and it's like 4 years since all that happened. So this particular bar is a special place for us. We came and sat here and we thought we needed a special drink to celebrate, and one of our favorites over the years has been Malibu, so we got a Malibu. Only they don't do small measures here. If you think of a glass like that with a whole load of Malibu, a little bit of ice and lemon and stuff, that's what we got. So by the time we'd finished discussing what we were going to do, we may have been a little tipsy. But here we are to commemorate it. We're not going to get that drunk again, and we have nothing to celebrate except the fact that we're not still in our bungalow with a huge mortgage. To get to that restaurant, it's a 1.7 kilometre walk from the Travelodge where we're staying, and a very pleasant walk it is too, as these pictures will show you. The first place of note we come across is Casa Mediterraneo. I did look up to see what this building is all about, and I think the answer is, what isn't it all about? It does so many things. And you can just see some school kids crossing the road because they're going to visit this building. It obviously has some educational purpose as well, and they're here on a school trip. Alicante is all about really wide walkways alongside the main roads, and there are great tall trees making a great avenue effect, and there are various bits of sculpture and statues along the way. There are also places for the kids to play, and they waved as I went past. But just opposite here was a little cafe where we got some fresh orange juice. When we were finally leaving, they waved us goodbye as well. As we proceed along this tree-lined avenue, we can look up to the left and see other roads heading into the city centre, and they also are dual carriageways, but this time the avenue of trees is down the centre. Fairly common feature in main roads in Alicante. This particular tree with the sign in front of it is a stop-off point for people walking and cycling through this area, and it's a particular interest, I believe, because it's the biggest. We stopped here too, watching people meditate and even hug the tree. We didn't film that bit, it seemed very personal. So this is, according to the sign just there, is a macrophea. It's a kind of Australian fig tree. Now all along the front here there are really big tall trees, and in the past I've focused on how tall they are. They are really huge. They can grow to 50 meters tall, these species. It's an Australian fig apparently, but the thing I've been looking at this time is how complicated the root mechanisms are. They're much simpler on most trees, but I've been looking at how these are all sprinkled out everywhere, they're twisted, they're a work of art in themselves, worth a look. The map shows the second part of our walk as we left the restaurant, all along the front, past the harbour, and all the way up the coast until it appears you're going out of town, at which point we hopped up onto the tram system and got a tram back into town. So you've got a wide tree-lined walkway on the left-hand side of our pictures, and then you cross over the main dual carriageway going north, and you come onto another wide walkway. This time the harbour is on your right and the marina, and lots of quite expensive boats. One of our favourite cafes is on this side. It actually sticks out over the water, so if you manage to get one of the front tables, you get a view right across the marina, and you seem to be floating above the marina. A little further on and you start to see a restaurant through the trees that we stopped at a couple of times 4 years ago when we were here. We were all in lockdowns at that time. We had to have COVID tests and injections to be able to travel to Spain, and you had to wear a mask outdoors in Spain except if you were in a bar eating and drinking. From here onwards, as we swing the camera around, you see that the marina is gone and it's been replaced by the beach. A nice sandy beach where lots of people go, even at this time of year when in their minds it's cold. It's actually 22, 23 degrees as we took this film. As we reach the end of the built-up area, the tram line is actually running behind the wall on the right, but it changes sides further up and we need to go up a ramp to get to the station, which is slightly elevated further ahead on the left. And the station is served by 4 different lines, 3 of which go into the city centre, so we don't have to wait long for a train. But while we are waiting, we get a good view right out to sea once again. This is a square in the old town of Alicante, and this is AI Anya walking inside it.
It's been high winds for the last 24 hours in Alicante, and all areas where there are tall trees have been cordoned off to the public. The winds have started to die down now, and here in the old town, life goes on as normal. There are lots of narrow streets, with outdoor seats belonging to various restaurants. The Spanish think 20 degrees is cold, so the outdoor tables have heaters alongside them. Let's take a look around now and explore the back streets of Alicante Old Town.
The only part of that wasn't real was Anya. The rest of it was all filmed by me, and I'm gradually working on a way to make Anya look more realistic and almost human. The way I'm doing it at the moment is I record her voice separately in an audio tool because I wanted a British accent and they were hard to find in the complete integrated solutions. I then place the Anya AI into the scenery that I filmed. Our job here is to get her lips in sync with what the voice is saying. That's the hard bit. We haven't got it right yet. This is the town hall square. There were a couple of cafes that were hidden in the shady corners, and we picked one of those to go and get a drink. No food, much to the disappointment of the pigeons. That's all they're interested in. Once we were refreshed, we started our climb up the hill. It's the hill that goes up towards the castle, but the castle was closed due to the windy weather. But nevertheless, there's lots to see on the way up, including an area called Santa Cruz.
Wow, oh, 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 oh. White walls, blue doors, terracotta dreams on every floor. Little pots blooming on the rail, reds and gold, trailing down the pail. Stone under sandals, kids shout names that echo off the panels. Old man laughing from his chair says, keep going, almost there. Up all these Alicante steps, hey, hearts racing with every breath. Flowers watching as we climb, painting stairs in crooked lines. Up all these Alicante steps, sky getting bigger with each crest. See like silver down below, and I never wanna let this feeling go. Oh, oh, oh. Tables in the alley, minutes chalked in an easy Spanish valley. Steam from the plates in the cool night air, laughter hanging in the chair. Tall warm towers glowing on the terrace in the late hours. Hands wrapped tight around the glass, stretching every second out to last. Up all these Alicante steps, oh, hearts racing with every breath. Flowers watching as we climb, painting stairs in crooked lines. Up all these Alicante steps, sky getting bigger with each crest. See like silver down below, and I never wanna let this feeling go. Oh, oh, oh. Look back, tiny tiles, tiny cars, tiny harbor lights. Look out, blue on blue on blue, it swallows up your eyes. Who knew every little lane could lead us to this view? I do, I do, I do, I do. Up all these Alicante steps, hearts racing with every breath. Flowers watching as we climb, painting stairs in crooked lines. Up all these Alicante steps, sky getting bigger with each crest. See like silver down below, and I never wanna let this feeling go. No, no, no. One more corner, one more cat on a windowsill, one more color spilling over stone and still. Up all these Alicante steps, my feet may ache, but my soul's been blessed.
Isn't AI wonderful? You ask it to give you a street full of mushrooms, and you get a street full of mushrooms. So you may be asking, how did I get myself into an AI-generated picture? I didn't. This is really a street full of mushrooms in Alicante. So since we last came here 4 years ago, they have put this mural, not a mural, a mural on the wall here, and I think it adequately demonstrates that there's a road going up to the castle. The castle's closed at the moment. I don't know if it's because of the wind. Everything else seems to be closed because of the wind. And Ruth stayed down in a little garden just below, and she sat on a bench, and I think they've captured that quite well in the mural as well. So there we go. The other thing I was going to try and explain to you about AI and the work I'm trying to do this year is that the ideal AI integration is me and the AI in the same picture. It's pretty difficult to do because I'm a 3D person in a 3D environment. There's a stone here and I can pick it up and hold it AI couldn't do that with a piece of their scenery yet, but I'm working on that to see if they can. And I can't be in the same picture as the AI because I just can't step inside a computer. Or can I? That's something I'm thinking about. Here's the video I showed you before, which is me standing by a water fountain, and the steps are going up just behind to the castle, which wasn't open. And I'm playing this through to get a still photo from it that I can ask the AI to add another image to. I refer to the images that I've got with an @ symbol, so I'm @Brian, and then I bring in @Anya, because she's a character that I created some time ago in an earlier version of the software. I ask a different AI tool that deals with video to turn this still image into a video where Anna gets her glass filled with water, and this is what it did.
A little cold, huh?
Perfect. Hold it just there.
Right, full enough?
Yep.
Your turn first?
You go ahead. Cheers. Tastes fresh, doesn't it?
It created an AI image of me in the computer. Not perfect. In fact, I think I actually like the AI image better than the real me.
It's time to get back to AI filmmaking and have a look at Brian's latest efforts. Roll VT.
There's a bell on the door that sings off key, and the sign out front just says why not. On a three-legged stool sits a leprechaun laughing, spilling sugar on a rusty teapot. Two robots play chess in the corner, one smokes bubbles from a cardboard pipe. The barista winks, says, pick your poison! Black as regret or sweet as your type.
Whoa, is that a mermaid?
Sure looks like one.
Morning. Morning.
Nice tail.
Thanks. Coffee helps keep the scales shiny. Makes sense. Have a good one.
Would you look at that pour? Like a sweet snowstorm on a rusty kettle.
Bishop to e5.
Oh, clever move,
Contemplating
lad.
counterplay.
That's all the silver I found at the fountain. You call that enough for a cab? Not even close. Maybe enough for a wish. Huh. Wishes charge interest these days. Listen, every broken heart's strange and the same. Like us.
Smells amazing, thanks Beanbot.
You guys hurry it up.
We're trying. They cut the line.
Patience, tall folks. Great things brew slowly.
Your cappuccinos are ready. Please mind the phone.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, and now there's seaweed in the bathtub. Don't even ask him. That's a big latte for a little guy, huh?
He looks like he knows what he's doing.
You want the carrot instead? Yeah, that's what I thought.
Beat you again.
I'm starting to think you're marking the cards.
Hear that pour? Smells like luck itself.
A fine morning for a jig, wouldn't you say? Affirmative. Commencing happy dance protocol.
Ah, look at those arms go.
Look at him go! This is incredible. I'm getting all of it.
They're better than half the bands we booked.
Whoa! Did you see that flip? Bravo, Muds! Encore!
Just pour me another cup of coffee.
The next video presentation is totally AI generated. That includes all the characters, the props, the scenery, the voices, and of course, the music. We are letting Brian edit it all together in case he feels he is redundant.
Hi, I'm Dr. Robert. Can you imagine a coffee shop where everyone is welcome whether they are real human beings, AI-generated mythical creatures or robots? Well, you don't have to imagine anymore, because I can create such a place for you. Trust me, I'm a doctor. Now, time for a cup of coffee.
Well now, look who's wandered into our wee cafe. The little people have taken over the coffee shop, and we've written a song for you. Just pour me another cup of coffee.
There's a bell on the door that sings off key, and the sign out front just says why not. On a three-legged stool sits a leprechaun laughing, spilling sugar on a rusty teapot. Two robots play chess in the corner, one smokes bubbles from a cardboard pipe. The barista winks, says pick your poison, black as regret or sweet as your type. So pour me another cup of coffee in this upside down parade, where the oddballs fit together like they're perfectly dismayed. If you're strange, if you're lost, if you're lonely, there's a seat to save with your name. Just pour me another cup of coffee till the world outside feels sane. Hey! There's a bathtub parked by the window where mermaids argue over loose change. They're humming sea shanties at the sugar packets, calling every broken heart strange and the same. Then a girl in a bikini rides up on a horse, ties the reins to a bike rack chain, says he'll have oats, I'll have double espresso, and directions out of my brain. So pour me another cup of coffee, let it steam, my glass is blind, till the robots toast the mermaids and the leprechauns dance in time. If you're square, if you're star-shaped, whatever, we'll adjust the mug to your frame. Just pour me another cup of coffee till the world outside feels tame. Normal humans at the counter, trying hard to look unfazed, typing emails next to seaweed like it's just another weekday. Someone laughs, is this a circus? Someone shrugs, it's more a cure for a heart that thinks it's too weird breathing. We say, sit down, we're not so sure. So pour me another cup of coffee in this glorious goofy queue, where the menu reads be honest and the dress code's being you. If you're tired, if you're wired, if you're weeping, we will top you off just the same. Just pour me another cup of coffee and we'll learn each other's names. Hey! Sings off key, and the sign out front just says why not. On a three-legged stool sits a leprechaun laughing, spilling sugar on a rusty teapot. Two robots play chess in the corner, one smokes bubbles from a cardboard pipe. The barista winks, says pick your poison, black as regret or sweet as your type. So pour me another cup of coffee in this upside down parade, where the eyeballs fit together like they're perfectly mismade. If you're strange, if you're lost, if you're lonely, there's a seat here safe with your name. Just pour me another cup of coffee till the world outside feels sane. Hey! So pour me another cup of coffee in this glorious goofy queue, where the menu reads be honest and the dress code's being you. If you're tired, if you're wired, if you're weeping, we will top you off just the same. Just pour me another cup of coffee, we'll learn each other's names. Hey!
Guarding my latte, are you? Thought so. Thanks for keeping it warm. Oh, that's yours, huh? Alright, we'll share.
Maythorn Monthly. It's the Maythorn Monthly. Maythorn Monthly. It's the Maythorn Monthly.